We're going to learn how to use the deprecation extension in Gato GraphQL. Let's say that there is a field that we don't want our users to access anymore. So as an example here, we can select for the post the excerpt field and also the raw excerpt field. So even though they are similar, they are different. In this case, the excerpt is retrieving the first characters from the post when the raw excerpt is empty. Now let's say that the raw excerpt, we don't want people to access it. We want to tell them, no, please always use the excerpt field. So this is when we use a field deprecation. So we're going to create a field deprecation list that says, whenever you find the raw excerpt for the post, instead you should use the excerpt field. And we publish this one. Let's give it the name, field deprecation, unneeded fields. Now we need to create a schema configuration to hold this information. We call it schema configuration for website. And we scroll down to the field deprecation entry, and we select the one that we have just created, field deprecation unneeded fields. We publish this one. And finally, we assign the schema configuration to our endpoint. So for that, we go to settings. We have for the single endpoint, we can select it here, or in this case, playing in the WP admin, we have the private endpoint. So we can select the schema configuration for website that we just created. Now, if we go back to the client and we execute the same query as before, we will notice here there is a new entry called deprecation. Say field raw excerpt is deprecated. Use excerpt instead. And if we go to the schema, we will now see that the raw excerpt field is hidden. Raw excerpt. Here post.raw excerpt doesn't appear anymore. We need to select here skip deprecated. We don't want to skip it anymore. And now we have this field. And we can see that it says it has been deprecated. So it is discouraged. We should not use this field anymore. All right, this is it. Thank you so much.